Today, Dublin taxi drivers will take to the streets for a second time in a protest over Uber's new fixed fare schedule. At the start of this month, Uber introduced a scheme whereby when you book a taxi with them, you're quoted a range of fares that the journey is likely to cost. But in the middle there somewhere, they will set a fixed price, which you can agree to pay in advance. From a customer's point of view, it makes sense because if the fare runs higher on the meter, then you pay the fixed fare. If, on the other hand, the meter comes in lower than the fixed fare, you pay the lower price shown on the meter. So it's a bit of a win-win for the customer when they're booking a taxi. The taxi drivers, however, say it's a lose-lose for them. From their perspective, they lose out on the extra part of the fare that would have been on the meter. And in the event that the fixed fare is higher, they still have to give the customer the lower fare. That's because those meters, which we've all watched slightly anxiously on longer, more expensive journeys, are regulated by the NTA, and the taxi driver is never allowed to charge more than the meter shows. They are, however, allowed to charge less. From Uber's point of view, it's potentially a big move to expand their market share. At the moment, about 1 in 3 of the country's 18,000 taxi drivers operate on the Uber app. Potentially with this, if it attracts a lot of business, it would attract a lot more drivers. So it's a big move for them. But on the other hand, they're no strangers in other countries in Europe ending up having to fight legal battles because they push the rules a little too far. In Ireland, it seems that they're in for another battle. But starting today, it may be passengers who pay the price.